Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here and welcome to February's recap and layout share. So thank you to all of you that sort of voted when I asked whether you wanted to see an end of the month layout share, and overwhelmingly the response was yes. So I'm pleased to be here to show you what I got done in February. Now, I will say that I did actually get a few more layouts done in February, but they will be coming up on my channel in March or even after, because I might have a special project coming up in April. So I did do, I would think, about 7 or 8 more layouts that I will be showing you here today. So I'm quite happy with what I got done in February. And the whole idea of getting into my craft room every single day, if only for 15 minutes, has really increased the amount of projects or layouts. Or sometimes I really just get in there and I can do a little bit of planning or selecting photos or printing photos. But even on the days that I'm working, I get in there for those 15 minutes in the evening, and that often turns into about 30 minutes. So I'm really pleased that I'm able to do that. And I want to thank Christina, who is the one that started this whole challenge of 15 minutes a day in your scrap space. She did this, I think it was last September, and I've really been doing it ever since. So all of the layouts that I will be showing you today do have video, so I won't spend an awful lot of time. I'm just going to point out a few things because I was working in February, as you know, with this mood board, which was the Freeze Gang's mood board for February. Taryn always posts in our group a mood board and a product focus for the month that some of us follow. So I did use the mood board. The product focuses for February in the Rediscover Your Stash group. The product focus was stars, and in Freeze Gang, chosen by Karen, were hearts. So the first little project here, this is not a layout. This was my Christmas in February, and this I actually sort of did a process. So the video is here up on the 25th, of course, of February. And I did these fun little stocking stuffer gifts. And then my Sketch Sunday projects for the month. This one I really loved. This one was on the 2nd of February, and it was a sketch chosen by my lovely friend in the UK, Helen. And it was a sketch that was done by Sarah Scraps, by my friend Sarah Scraps. And it was really fun because it gave the impression of having a very faded background with a focal point photo on top. And I chose to interpret that as being some vellum. So I put some vellum here on top of a little bit of mixed media. This is some stenciling that I did with some texture paste, and I used a Shimmer's Mist to get the color. I inked the edges of the white cardstock, inked the edges here of the vellum, and I really love how this one came out. So let me see, where am I going to put these? I guess underneath, because I really want to leave the mood board there so I can point that out. This was the sketch that we did on the 9th of February, and the sketch that day had been chosen by my friend Amy, by our friend Amy, who is One Mommy Scrapping here on YouTube. I used my February How to Kill a Kit with Style for this one in part, and you will have already seen by now, I think this is, I'm putting this up, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? But my How to Kill a Kit for February was not a great success. But we built on that for March, and we have a new start for March. You will have seen that on my channel just this past Sunday. But I really do love this layout. I used some Vicki Boutin on here. Mainly the black and white from my How to Kill a Kit with Style, but a little bit of the color In here, hearts, one of the product focuses. So I got lots of hearts on this one. Then our Sketch Sunday for the 16th. And the sketch this time was chosen by my lovely Freeze Gang buddy and friend, an awesome subby, Colleen, and her hubby participated in this as well, and they chose this week's sketch. And what I was really happy about on this one is getting this lovely specialty paper, this pink paisley little adventurer specialty paper used up, and this is for baby Diego's album. Then on the 23rd, oh my goodness me, I'm not doing this very well. On the 20th, so you know what? I think I'm just going to put them over here for the rest, and then I'll just pull out. But you know, you see this, I really did use the mood board, and that was a goal of mine, was to use the mood board on this one. And this was our Sketch Sunday for the 23rd. And we were joined on the 23rd by Becky from My Creative Life Becky, who also chose this sketch. And what is really fun about this sketch is this one goes all the way back to Series 1, Day 1 of Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches series. Because, as you know, the Sketch Sunday is Crystal and I, and occasionally a guest, revisiting the 30 Days of Sketches series by Christy's Beautiful Life. So I love this one. I stayed fairly true to the sketch on this, and this, I got some pretty old stash used up on this one, so I'm quite pleased with that. Then this one I'm going to show you, although it was just on my channel this past Sunday, because it's our 1st of March Sketch Sunday, and this is a Hip Kit Club sketch that was chosen by Crystal for this week. And because this video is going up, firstly, it's going up after the 1st of March, but also because I actually created this in February, and you will have seen the layout by now. And I did use part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style, but this was also for the Grab 5 challenge during our Secret Not Secret Kit Club February party. So I got that one done. Then this was for the Stamp With Me for February. I join in. Stamp With Me is a collaboration that is done on the 2nd and the 4th Wednesday of every month. I join in on the 2nd. And this time, this is completely using my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I did get a couple of layouts done. How to Kill a Kit with Style, and the Rediscover Your Stash product focus, which was stars for this month. This one, I think this one I also can be quite happy and say that I used the mood board on this one, the pinks, and this lovely sort of like aqua, and a little bit of this purple that's here. And this one I did for the Scrap 5 challenge and YouTube Pop that we do on the 4th Monday. I think it's the 4th Monday of every month. And this month, Katie Scott from Scrappy Sisters chose the 5 items, and they were awesome. So we had pink or red, so I chose pink, hearts, die cuts, dies or cut files, I used dies, word thickers, I used these from the Vicky Boutin collection, and little word stickers. So I love this layout, and that goes with our mood board. And this layout I did for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club Focus Day for Christina Day. On the 9th of the month, we celebrate everything Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And I used for this one, I revisited a little bit the Stash Bash Palooza that Christina put on in January. And this is for Baby Diego's album as well. And this one I did not actually do in February, but I shared it in February. So I'm showing it here because you have not seen it elsewhere except for the video itself, of course. This was the telephone game, the Secret Not Secret Kit Club telephone game round 4. And I was first in line this time, which was so much fun. This layout went up on my channel on the 15th of February, and I didn't use a sketch or any inspiration. I decided to sort of just go with my style, and I went with one of my go-to designs, which is an L shape. My stencil focus for February, which was the heart stencil, and a lot of stuff that I really just love to use. My fun little Baby Diego. This is for the Baby Diego album. We got a lot of Baby Diego pages done this month, which I'm really happy about. And then I got this layout done. This was for the Love of Crafting and Sharing collaboration that we put up on the 20th of every month. And this month's theme, was to scrap lift. So I scrap lifted my lovely friend Sarah from Sarah Scraps. And what I really love about this layout is sort of, in the end, I love this blue, this teal aqua punch of color that I put in there. I really wasn't sure, but I wanted to get lots of hearts. I used partially my How to Kill a Kit with Style for this layout, all of these papers, the die cut, the background paper, so all of that. So basically this is a How to Kill a Kit with Style layout, except for the Vicki Boutin bits here and the Fitzgerald sticker. So I love this layout. And Tears and Fears, this was about how my little guy was so very ill, but I'm so thankful that he is much better now. Then this one I just did very recently. This is a layout that was on my channel just last week. It was the Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. It was our Off the Board on the last Wednesday of every month. We get those pins out and we use them for inspiration. And I used a fun and whimsical Paddy's Day mood board to do a fun and whimsical page about my Irish heritage. And I did a 6x12 insert to go along with it with just some fun facts. So this one, this one just makes me smile. I love this. I got my product focus stencil out there. I used some Doodlebug designs, lots of layering here. So this was just a really fun page to do. This page was for Sarah Scraps Fairy Tale Challenge during the February Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I love this. I could have probably used this for a stamp with me. I could have probably, because I really did not do a video on this one. This is the only one that really does not have a video. So I just backed this on, and I didn't bother gutting this time because it was a pattern paper that I had that the color just matched perfectly, but that I had in a big stack of pattern paper that I really want to just get used up. I used some stamping here. So this is a snowflake stamp with Versamark ink and some embossing powder. And so I kind of love how this came out. And this was the inspiration piece that Sarah had given us. And I went a little bit rogue on this in that I actually scrapped the photo because as soon as I saw that it was a book that she was using from, it was Hans Christian Andersen. I went on Amazon, had to buy the book, love the winter colors on here, the cold, the blues, just awesome. And I decided to put some pops of red. I used some glittery red paper here and a snowflake punch. And I put here unexpected TBR ad because I've got this book that I'm going to read. And I also used this one for the letter D for Christie's ABC series, the letter D, which was a D for story. And what I really wanted to portray here, because I did go a little bit rogue on this challenge, but Christina, Sarah, and Christy send me on all sorts of rabbit trails and rabbit holes during our Secret Not Secret Club parties. And that's really what I wanted to showcase here and talk about. So that's what I did for this one. And there we go. So that is my February layout chair. I got 12 layouts, the 6 by 12 insert. I did quite well, I think, on all my product focuses, on the mood board. And I also got, of course, where did it go now? My Christmas in February project. Oh, they're over here in these little pouches. So that was me for February. Tell me, do you have a favorite layout from February? Do you have a favorite series that I participate in or that I do? Let me know that in the comments below. Either your favorite layout or your favorite series, or both. Did you play along with any of the series that I am in? And if so, let me know which one that you played along with. And if you haven't already tagged us, me or us, depending on the series, do so. Link us to your videos. Tag us on Instagram. And I will be back at the end of March with my March layout chair. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to you soon. Bye.